Greetings, Mike here with the Administrators. Hey, tomorrow's a pretty important day. May 26th. Not only is it a full moon, it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Surprised there's not more about it. And tomorrow, according to the Aztec calendar, begins the cycle of the sixth sun. The Aztecs, they had a solar calendar. The Mayans operated a Saturnalian calendar. They followed the conjunctions of Saturn. So there's this kind of a 20-year cycle. The Aztecs have many cycles. They have a long year, the long count. They have I think it's a 264-day cycle, a 365-day cycle. All the way up to the great year. 26,000 years, approximately, for the Earth to warble all the way around once. One time. 26,000 years. So, the end of one age and the beginning of another. 2012, December 2012 was a marker. There was an eclipse that's another marker in there. I believe it happened sometime in maybe 17. But all the eclipses, lunar, solar, these are markers, signs and wonders. I believe it's at 9 years between 2012, December 2012, 21st, December 21st, 2012. And then we had the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction on December 21st, 2021. Or 2020, was it 2020? Yeah, 2020. And we're now in 2021. It's been like 9 years since 2012, which 9 is symbology for consciousness. Look out, the shift is approaching. Yeah, we're in it. We're in the big shift. We're in a shift. Shifty shift. Shift with it, be part of it. Times they are changing. Yeah, we're going to start vibrating a little higher. Some won't. Some are not going to get it. But it is a spiritual awakening. Can be. Should be. If you want it to be. If you allow it to be. Be. Just be. The Bee King. The Bee Dance. No, Wabatusi. Yeah, it's time for a new song. Song for a day. Oh, how about a new wine? A new wine. First miracle water to wine. It's very easy. We need to teach it in school. Oh. Hey, have you ever been drunk on a port for a fortnight? Drunk in port for a fortnight. Sailing ships and cargo and maritime law, admiralty law, ships at sea, truckloads of cargo and shipments. It's like It's like we park on the driveway, but we drive on the parkway. And there's so many of those. It's part of the confusion to control. Part of the confusion to control. Taught us the letters, not the spells, and then even messed with the letters. E-manuals and energies and energies. Jeez, Louise. Double speak, double talk, double entendre, triple entendre. Deja vu. Is your deja vu coming through? The remembering, it will. Poof. Poof. Cartoons. It's a lot to learn from a cartoon. Back to the wine. Andy of Mayberry. Yeah, Andy was on the Mayberry. We're in May. You know, there's elderberry, blackberry, blueberry. How many berries are there? All kind of berries, holly berries. Yes, it's in a name. Talked to a guy named Moore the other day, M-O-H-R. That's light, more light. See, H is symbology for infinity, but so is the 8. It's also silent often, you know. Can't hear that H often, many times. What? See, what, W-H-A-T? What, W-A-T-T? What, W-A-T? What's up, Doc? Which one do you want to pick to use to determine how that sentence, the context of that sentence? You know, Jesus spoke in parable, and no other way did he speak. I think that's why I like listening to Leon and JJ. Some of the musicians, they sing in parable. Hey, if you could hear the rock sing, you'd know there was God. And the rock, the solid rock on which to stand, is the pineal gland. Make it sing. You can make it sing. See, it's a little crystalline ship. You gotta align the crystals on your ship. Kind of interesting that I think it was Coronado. Who was it that invaded those people back in 1500 something? See, that was the first hell. That was the beginning of a cycle. Pretty coincidental? No, there are none. No such thing as a coincidence. Yeah, I'm not that great at history. It's good stuff to know, though. You know, if you don't know it, you're destined to repeat it. And see, we have such a short memory. And then the winners of the wars rewrite the books. So, unless you have some good hand-me-down oral history, you don't know what you got. This is one of the reasons the Native Americans of North and South America, the indigenous people of North and South America, are the chosen people for this age of Aquarius. The Hebrew were the chosen people for Pisces, the age of Pisces. That's over now. Not that you aren't chosen people, you are. But see, the only requirement to be a Jew at this point in time is to camp or dwell in the East. That means get over in the right hemisphere of the brain. Because this is your North Pole, and no matter which way you're looking, it's always east to Eden. And we got the Carnival over here on the left side. You know, you pay to play in a Carnival, but the Garden of Eden is free. The Garden of Delight is free. So is DMT. It's free. Why y'all going and buying ayahuasca? Why y'all going and buying LSD? Why y'all going and buying, you can buy DMT. Don't you just learn to make it? Order to wine. Get up and quit your whining. Get up and start whining. Quit your whining and start your whining. You know, the wind up and the pitch. Yeah, go into the darkness. Go into the darkness. See the light. Drop the dime. Tryptamine, whatever it is. DMT, the door to infinity. Door to Marianne, yeah. Gateway to miracles. Here's your gates and your registered gates. Hey, you got a registered gate? You know what that even is? Big cats have registered gates. Cats have registered gates. They can put that front paw, they can put that back paw right where that front paw was and not make a sound. It's like they just know. They know it. No sloppy walking there, you know. You're right in step. Are you in time and in step? Lost a lot of lines, but they seem to come back. I've lost a lot of rhymes. I've lost a lot of lines that could be really good rhymes, but then they tend to come back. Yeah, you want to be a rapper? Get to know Ra. He's the ultimate rapper, man. Raymond, get wrapped up in the mind of Ra. Something to rap about. I hear you knocking. Yes, come on in. You may come in. Red Rover, let Lily come over. Lily's my Great Dane. She's my water lily. She's my lotus blossom. She rescued me. A little Danish. Just a little Danish. Great is the Dane. They sure have an incredible energy. It's a very calming energy. Or at least Lily's is. She keeps me calm. What does it? Keep calm and dog. Dog, God and dogs. Yes, that's God in work clothes. Specialized work clothes, you know. Love of my life. She's just laying down there sleeping. You just watch her sleep. It's good energy. It's a good energy. See how the energy. Go in, Luke. Luke was a Skywalker. He went in. Right in here. The mind is the mint. Makes the currency. You know, our government, Such a disappointment. They're only out for themselves. They got the whole country in the mess hall. They got the whole country in the mess hall. Trying to mess with your head. That's what it's all about. Just get in your head and mess it up. We don't have an education system. No, we don't. They call it that. We don't have one. We have a beast system, and they only teach a program. They provide enough information for you to be a slave to the system, a workhorse. Why is it so damn important to have this vax? We haven't seen shit shoved down our throat like this since I can remember. I still have a scar on my arm from a vax I got as a child, and I remember the sugar cube. Remember the sugar cubes? Yeah, they put the polio vaccination on a sugar cube. I think they peddled LSD that way for a while too. Blotter acid, you can put it on paper. Hey, the Beatles were not singing about LSD, they were singing about DMT. Damn it. Dimitri. See, shamanism came from Siberia. Really. So I've mentioned before, there's two objectives on the planet: the transformed mind or the prevention of it. Pretty much. And you can't transform the mind watching television. You can't transform the mind watching baseball, football, basketball, golf, car racing. Nope. And I get the car thing, the Van Gogh, and Escargot, Lamborghini. Said it before, the Lamb bore it for me. The genie is within. Blue jean genie. The Leviathan, yeah, it's a Levite, a giant Levite. And I said before, the Nephilim, the nephew of Thalem. Thalem is the lamb. Thalem's a star up there, now known as Fomalhaut. But Thalem is the star of Bethlehem. Did you hear that? Thalem is the star of Bethlehem. Be the lamb, you be the lamb. See, could you be the lamb? Could you be the lamb? Bet means inner with. Means house of. House of the Lamb. It's the magic of the W. The U and the U. Little sheepy. The magic of the W, the U and the U. Which you gonna be? You can be Santa, you can be Satan. It's up to you. Oh, again, it's up to you. E-W. E-W-U. E-W-E. U. Take half of that U out, and you've got Eve. You know how you want to achieve? We gotta find the chi of Eve. Chi, life force energy. Find the chi of Eve. Yeah, Eve, you know, the first day started in the eve. You go to your synagogue to study the stars. Sin is the moon. Sin is the moon. It's part of your heart chakra. The sun and the moon are part of the heart chakra. Mars is all about the root chakra. Got a war there. Mercury, throat, commerce. Third eye chakra, crown chakra. Get up there towards Capricorn and Saturn. Saturn is the one ring to rule them all. We just entered the age of Aquarius. 26,000 years from now. It's too far off. 2,600 years from now. That's more like it. We entered the age of Capricorn. These ages take a while, a couple thousand years. And it takes a few hundred years, you know, really get into one. You know, we're in the age of Aquarius. Why didn't everybody's pineal gland pop and go, boof, hey, we're all enlightened? It's speeding up, but hey, it could happen tomorrow for a few people. They're in alignment. When the stars align, you know, how many times have you heard it? You got to listen to the cliches. The cliches have something to say. I used to think they were bullshit. I even dated a girl that's all she never had an original thought. She just had a cliche for everything. She had a cliche for everything. I got so fed up with it, I couldn't take it anymore. You know, I just couldn't take it anymore. Yeah, my old man had a few. He liked to confuse children with his one-liners. The first one that comes to mind is, hey, are you fine as frog hair? Fine as frog hair. I remember thinking about that one. They don't have hair. Kissing any frogs? Hugging any trees today? Oh, man. Drop the dime. See the pineal gland? It must be annealed. You know, annealed. Hot and cold, hot and cold. That's why you get temperament. Oh, yeah, temperament. You know, we could call this the mushroom here, right here, the mushroom, little mushroom stew. You know, you can't overcook a mushroom. You can overcook meat, you can overcook everything, pretty much. You pretty much can't overcook a mushroom. You're going to maintain that consistency. Some people don't like that consistency. Unless they fry them, they put crunch around it. And they're okay. Crunchy. Mushroom and pea soup. Mushroom stew and pea soup. Sweet pea soup. Pineal gland. Sweet pea. Sweet pea, OP, yeah. Symbology of our little pineal gland there. The amazing cab. The amazing Cabernet. Yeah, it's my new job. Sommelier every day. Vintner. And a vintner. Get up and do my vent early. Do it early and do it often. Be on sip wine the rest of the day. Just sip on that wine the rest of the day. Sit and sip in the sippy cup. My sippy cup runneth over. Hey, spill the wine and take that girl. Mary, 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 Mary. Yeah, it's the wedding ceremony of Mary and Yah. You, Mary and Yah, is the Holy Trinity. See? As I mentioned before, Yah is feminine, Way is masculine, so it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Marry them both. The duality thing, the half, the divine feminine. Let my divine feminine out. I'm trying to let my divine feminine out. Oh, shit. Oh, that's too funny. It's just too funny. That Volkswagen emblem is the same pattern as Tesla's little thing. That 3 up here and then 3 down here. Check it out. Do some research. I have that curiosity of a 5-year-old. Jesus came to me, or God, Balaam, came to me at 5, said, Mike, you're going to be a preacher. I said, oh, no, I'm not. No. Snakes don't talk. Simple as that. Snakes don't talk. Mommy gives me a lot of apples, and I don't get any smarter. So, nope, don't think so. But you planted a seed, so I learned why they write in there snakes talk, and why people want to believe that crap. Huh? Why do they believe that bullshit? Not try to go any further and figure it out? Why do they just accept that nonsense? Huh? That's what I just don't understand, They should have been seeking, trying to find out what doing mean. That's why I say you're in the program. You don't know it. They didn't know it. They taught it to you. They're in the program. They didn't know it, but they taught it to you. Can you unlearn? It's hard to unlearn. Damn, it's hard to unlearn. I've been trying. Been working on that. I've been working on unlearning for years. Starting to sink in. I'm getting in sync. I'm getting in the P trap. P is joy. And be trapped in that joy. Trapped in joy. Back home to Alcatraz. Al means the, so the cat raz. Yeah, thumbing their noses at you and razzing your ass. Look how stupid they are. Are you believing? Hey, they put 3 masks on. Those dumbasses are wearing 3 now. Yeah, how many masks does it take to smell the bullshit? Masculine, feminine, that is your only mask you need to know about. And quit trying to mask which one you are. You can't do it. I mean, yeah, you can fake a few people out some of the time, Deceivers. Pick up on it. We invite evil in when people say and do things that you know. Yeah, but I like them. For some reason, I like them anyway. Yeah, I had a friend one time that used to lie a lot. But he didn't lie to me. Right. I'm not you, Mike. You're my best friend. He's probably watching this because, you know, I dumped his ass years ago. They don't like that. People don't like to be dumped. They don't like it to be figured out and walked away from, you know? They're narcissists. That's a narcissist. They will lie to you, be your best friend, pat you on the head. Don't believe it. Don't be sold by the bullshit. How many times do you have to learn that lesson? Yeah, I've had to learn that lesson probably more than once. But when you're heartbroken, see, they know, and then they play you. They play those heartstrings. So it's kind of best to keep those emotions to yourself. I've had friends get married in, you know, just a matter of months. They go, hey, it takes a year to even know anyone. You don't even know who they are until you've been through 4 seasons with them, and then you just scratching the surface. Too hot, too fast, you burn up. Hey, we've gone a long way around from starting off at the 6th sun, but it's all about awakening, thinking, thought process, and where the mind is. The mind and the subconscious mind, you know. Because the subconscious mind is in control. I don't care what you say. Subconscious mind is running the game. It's right there with your ego. Those two are like that. Like that. And they will fuck you big time. And laugh about it. And just go, hey, we did it again. See it. Prevent it. Work through it. Walk around it. Walk over it. Beam it. Beam it out. You know, the beam of... Yeah. You have to get me a holder. I didn't need a holder for my camera. My communications device here. I'm Dick Tracy. You need me a wrist radio. Even he had... even those guys had the little Asian guy. Jiu-jitsu or something. Jiu-jitsu. Sue is you. Joe gets you. He does. Two means you. Sue means you. T-U. S-U. T means light. They like to cross you up with the T's and the X's and all that stuff, you know. More of the cross up. A is the Aleph. The Aleph. That right there. You're the ox. We're in it. Chinese, you're the ox. That just started. Not too long ago. Now we have this cycle. See where I'm going here? It's all societies, all cultures are really following the same forces. The same signs. I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese, but they, instead of T-I-O-N, they like X-I-O-N. You know, X-I-O-N and Z-I-O-N, Zion, Exon, wax on, wax off. Well, Z is light, and I is a single eye, so is your light eye on. O, the one ring to rule them all, and N is symbology for the sun. Zion. There's your Zion. Get a little Zion, ya. Get the Zion, ya. Yeah, T.I. You know, I always have tea parties. I gotta have tea parties. They're into tea in China. T is light. T-I-I, T-I-I, single I. There are no coincidences, you know? Just like the manatee. Yeah, some kind of sea cow. Sea dog. Seahorse. But the manatee, a left's light. They're so docile and gentle. Reason for that. There's reason for that. Why was Jonah in the belly of the whale for 3 days? That's nasty. How can you stomach that shit for 3 days? Well, get out of there. You don't have to wail. Be the orchestrator. Got your strategy, various strategies of Stradivarius. That's why I'm in advertising. I like the various strategies. Radio, TV, film, infomercials, YouTube. And we go anywhere from here. Yeah, we got more props than Carrot Top, and we can rhyme like Paul Simon, so we got it going on. Plus, you know, you want to get wind up on some non-alcoholic wine, we can do that too. Yeah, I get a kick out of the Reiki therapy. Yeah, they're going to rake you over the coals. Yeah, you want to enter the darkness to see the light, and you will be found. Searching, seeking. Yep. Enter the darkness. Be found seeking. And then bring that light back out with you. It's easy to do. Childhood living, it's easy to do. Go back to 5, repent. Go back to 5, repent. Knock down those mental blocks that were installed by others in the program. Stand on your own soapbox. So you'll be all cleaned up then. Be careful, watch what you eat. It's dietary. They put so much crap in that stuff, you don't even know what it is. It's kind of like the jab. What's in that thing? It's messing with my RNA. That's all I keep hearing. Well, I ain't taking it. I ain't having it. I ain't having this bullshit. I got that t-shirt too. You want one? Let me know. $24.99. Support the channel. It's a big sales pitch. You know, I put one-liners on clothes. I have a clothes line, I put one-liners on clothes. That kind of thing. Spiritual stuff. Yeah, I got the tarot card on, you know, the fool, the devil, hangman, the magician. See, my initials are MG. That's magnesium. Move, magnetic. Some people don't like the fact that I'm a little magnetic. I repel a lot. I repel. Now, I only repel the ones whose vibrate below the heart. Way below the heart. They just don't get it. It's kind of funny to watch it. Funny to watch it. Okay, I think we've rambled enough. It was a fun ramble today. Yeah, we're gonna have some more fun We may have a epiphany and have to come back and do this some more. And we have one of those aha moments. Lightning strikes. And the thunder rolls. Got a roll to play. Boom. I was given a role to play. Now I'm just a backup in a rock and roll band. Hey, let's put the band back together. We'll cover some versions. And repeat and repeat till they get it right. It's kind of what the media does, you know, they just keep repeating it and repeating it, repeating it and repeating it. And they keep beating it into your head. You ain't gonna shut up. Turn it off. What do you expect from that TV set? Burning down the house. Burn it down and build it up again. The world will be destroyed by fire, and it's a flame of mind. So, know it. And get a hold of it. Get a hold of Dad. We'll be back.